No.
What was that?
What have we done?
No,
It's a disaster. We were literally on the victory parade. That'll do us.
Plenty of room.
Look at that. Hello everyone and welcome to another video. As you have seen already, we are working on the camper van, trying to get the engine running better. Last time we went for a drive in it, it was popping and banging and not running right. So we're going to have a look at the engine, give it a bit of a tune up, a bit of a service. There's a few gremlins with the electrics we need to look at. I might try and paint the roof rack. You know what I think the first thing we need to do is write a list.
Coffee.
Obviously, coffee. Tappets.
No, we're going to start at the beginning. First job, unknown engine, compression test.
Compression. Then we do the tappets. Do we do the plugs?
Drain the oil, obviously check the ignition.
That's very annoying.
That's it, keep the staff happy, Dom.
There's a split charge thing in there.
Uh-oh.
Get rid of that. Electrics. Oi! Oh, the charging light.
Charging light. Ooh, joy.
Maybe we look at brakes.
Yes, there we get on with time. Get that roof rack off. Maybe roof. Maybe a bit of
Roof
prep.
is ambitious. I'll put it at the bottom of the list.
Hey.
Paint roof. Right, that's the list. Let's get to work.
Where's the jack? What are you picking it up there for?
Huh?
You pick it up on the hoop.
I don't know. I couldn't get in that far.
Right, where's the baby one then?
You're not going to put it on the chassis, are you?
Yeah, right there. And you're going to gently
You're
lower
not.
it down.
No, it's, John, it's rusty.
Gently lower it
You
down.
can't put it on the chassis.
She's going to gently lower it down, and then we're going to pick it up on that hoop. Gently, gently.
Gently,
As
Bentley.
scary as you like.
Gently.
You're not even in the middle, Dom.
It's in the middle.
It's not in the middle.
It's near enough the middle. Yeah, but it's on two wheels now.
Dom, the engine's attacked my windsock. We don't use the windsock. There we go.
Happy?
Yes, a lot happy.
First job on the list, John. What are you doing?
Moving the spark plug so I can do a compression test. Dom.
It does look very black.
Yeah, we just fired it up from cold.
They're all very black and sooty.
But you can see the centre electrode, look. You can actually see that's fired.
Yeah.
That can't fire, can it? Look, it's completely insulated in soot. There it is.
What have you got?
I've got a starter button.
Oh, power cable. Your little super switch is connected.
So, yeah, great danger I called underneath. Connected up the starter button, which, yes, we now control the engine. And we have our little Gunson. And let's see what we got going on, shall we, Dom?
So what are we hoping? 10 to 12 by the looks of the green area. So we're hoping for 8.
8.
We'd be happy with 8.
You see the red and you see the green?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we're going to be in the red. Right.
No, we're not. Come on.
We will. Ready?
Yeah. Oh. That's 8. Come on.
That's 8. I'll take that.
Come on, we'll round it up to 8.
Yeah, that's 8. I'm going with that.
This is number 2. Here we go.
Here we go.
Oh, look at that.
A matching pair.
2 for 2.
That's a good sign, Dom.
Halfway there.
Halfway. Now we go over to the other side. Ready?
Yeah. Oh, you stopped that one early.
No, it wouldn't have climbed much more. Okay, right, we're on the final cylinder of truth.
Clear.
Oh. Best one so far.
Best one, look at that. 8 and a bit on that one. So far so good. I think we've passed the first test. We've got an equally averagely compressed, equally average compression on all 4 cylinders. I'll take that, that's okay.
Tick.
Tick. Yeah, that's off the list.
Next job.
Go on, drain the oil.
We need a 21mm spanner then.
This is where Wendy gets covered in engine oil. Go on, Wendy, attack him, go on. Oh, there is oil in it.
It's very thin, Dom.
The oil has been dropped. It looks very thin.
Thin.
Not entirely sure why at the moment, but the oil looks very thin. Now we're on to getting off the rocker cover to set the tappets, or have a look at them at least.
Adjust them.
Adjust them. We're going to adjust the tappets.
Volkswagen, with our ultimate wisdom, put a bell lamp on the rocker cover. No bolts, No, nothing.
You'd literally do this in the middle of a
Hang
field
on.
somewhere.
That's interesting.
And then glued on the rocker cover, yeah.
Has definitely had some assistance. There we go. Oh, bad boy.
Oh.
There we go. Oh. Look at you. With your latex reusable rocker cover gasket, Dom.
Hey.
Yeah. Not normally. Should be a piece of cork in there, but...
Doesn't look too bad in there, does it?
Sorry. What bit are you looking at? Referring to all this burnt on oil. The preferred method for me is adjusting them on the rock. When one valve is fully open, compressed, the other one has to be fully shut.
Yeah.
At which point I adjust it.
Nice.
Yeah. Then I'll move on to the next one and the next one, and the next one. Hey. So obviously, there's your inlets. These are your exhausts.
Yeah.
When that one's open, the fuel goes in. As it shuts, bang, spark. And then the exhaust opens and lets the gases out. And that's what forces that piston back up and down. And then obviously it does it in the firing order, which keeps it all whizzing round. Let's have a look. So we're going to use our feeler gauge. I work in Imperial because I'm old. Dom works in Imperial because...
Well, I don't really. I kind of can't do either, to be fair.
Well, we can choose because we have Imperial and metric.
Right. Yeah. Everyone's a winner then. Fine.
Everyone's a winner. Right. So normally I'll set them at 6, but since I've only got a 7 on this set, and this feeler gauge should drop in there, which it doesn't. So this is our locking nut. That's it. So you don't want it loose.
We don't want it tight.
You don't want it tight. You just want a little bit of resistance on it. Because that is a 7 and not 6, I'm being a little bit cheeky and just doing it a tad tighter. Oh.
Look, she's desperate. Come on, John. Stop being cruel. Look.
Oh. Where is it?
She's giving it to you. It's right there.
Where? What are you like? Oh. Yeah, I know. Oh, that's a tight one, Dom. That's a tight one. Okay, that bank is done. I just need to clean that up. Clean the rocker cover up.
Paint it red.
I don't think red's the colour of choice, Dom, do you?
So trying to clean these rocker cover gaskets, they are the sludgiest, greasiest, dirty things. My sandblasting unit is down at the repair shop. Parts washer at the repair shop. So all I've got is a paintbrush and some thinners. It's doing okay though, it's doing all right. Meanwhile, John is underneath here still moaning away. Moaning away. I think the oil strainer's coming off the bottom of the engine, so I thought we'd pop down there and have a look.
I'm going to hold that because I can see what's going to happen here. All right, here we go. Oh, well cool. Right, so that's the sump plate, which has clearly had a lot of oil changes. Not. Look at that, recent change.
Oh dear.
Oh, I'm not sure what oil we're using. Oh, we got paper gasket, silicone gasket.
Covered in silicone. All the gaskets.
I think that is one of the so-called reusable silicone gaskets. As you can see, this is doesn't want to come off. Normally, Dom, these just fall off, but
yeah,
this is your vehicle. No, we don't. Yes, we don't. The strainer in all its glory, the spaceship. This is our...
That doesn't look too bad.
Well, it's been replaced, it's not an original.
Oh. Right, John is messing around with the engine. So I am going to take this roof rack off, put it outside in the sun, which is weirdly a nice sunny day today, scuff it up and paint it grey because I Love the roof rack, but I really don't like this brilliant white paint that's on it. It's like a powder coat. It just looks horrible. That's it. Why did we not do this when it was on the floor?
I mean, if you're not tall enough, I'm in big trouble. All right.
Don't scratch it.
Cool. My life.
Okay. I've been up this end of the workshop by the roller shutters, painting the roof rack, which is going quite well, I will say. And I can just hear lots of swearing coming from the front of the bus.
Never.
Which makes me think that John is trying to work on the electrics.
I'd like to meet the man that wired this fuel gauge up.
Oh, really? Well, luckily it wasn't me.
I can't understand why it doesn't work.
Which is why you're here, John.
Oh, thank you, Dom. Thank you.
Picking up the pieces once again.
The wire I handed you, put that to earth.
Okay. On.
No, that's not on.
Off.
Hold it on earth again.
On.
Oh, that's really funny. When you put that to earth,
Yeah.
I lose the dash light, but the fuel gauge is functioning.
Oh.
Yeah, it's okay. It's just a dodgy wiring. That's fine.
I am sanding the roof down. I'm going to try and paint it at least grey to match these bits of grey primer. If I can get the blue on as well, then great. If not, at least it's grey and not black. And he's set up his nice little workstation here. Look at this. And we are going to rebuild the carb because the last time we went up to Greg's and we went on our little adventure, it was popping and banging
No, it wasn't.
like the musket. Do you remember?
No, it was a smooth.
I thought it was
ride.
the timing. John's like, it's probably more of a tuning issue. So the carb is going to get rebuilt, and the rebuild kit is in the order that I've ordered from Just Campers, which has not turned up yet, but it's going to turn up. We're literally everything's in pieces. We can't put the oil strainer back in because we haven't got the gaskets. We can't do the carb because we haven't got the rebuild kit. What else?
We haven't got
Everything.
plugs.
Everything. The
We haven't
plugs.
got
We haven't got
cover
literally.
gaskets.
We are really relying on this Just Campers order turning up. So
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
it'll be fine. It will turn up, and we'll be good. The only fear I've got is I ordered the rebuild kit, and there's a fairly high chance that I ordered the wrong one. We may end up with no carb after all of this, but we'll see. Let's see what we got. John.
Dom, what have you got?
Oh, Merry Christmas. Just Campers have come through. Look.
With the goods.
It's turned up. Now we just need to hope it's all actually the right stuff.
That would be handy, wouldn't it?
Come on then.
Oh, it's exciting. Right, here we go. Oh, well, certainly not shy on the staples, are they, Dom? And...
Oh.
Oh. Wow.
I honestly don't know.
A 28, a 30, a 31, a 34, pick 3. Well,
All of them.
I think we've got
it covered.
We should have. Feels good, heavy,
Good.
nice. Did
Bag of penny sweets.
Did we have takeaway?
Takeaway.
Did we have Of course we did, Dom.
What's that? Plugs.
4 spark plugs.
Perfect.
Oh, a little light bulb for the dash. That, yeah. So complete gasket set.
We've got a happy John, have we?
We've got a lot of bits. Yeah, thank you.
Well, there we go. Thank you, Just Campers. Appreciate it. Thank you for coming through. You've saved me because I was about to get in trouble there with John. I'm going to set you up for a time lapse. Let's see John strip down this carb, clean it all up, and hopefully put it back together.
Oh yeah, let's hope. Trust me, that was full of muck. That's a lot happier. Choke.
Yes. No choke. Wendy is being very annoying.
How dare you?
She's been very annoying. It's because John keeps throwing the hoop for her.
No, I don't.
She chases it, she brings it back, and then he moans that she's barking at him. So what do you expect? Look,
Where's that come from?
non-stop, all day. She's not stopped all day. We're going through the reverse procedure now. The rocker covers are going back on. The oil strainer is going back underneath with the new gaskets. Thank you, Just Campers. Then we can put the oil in, sort out the wiring for the charging light, then maybe try and start it up. Woo-hoo. Maybe.
Oh, she's pushing it under my back.
New oil back in the engine. That's all good. John is around the front. You know what that means. He's sorting out the electrics again. He's finishing off the electrics. Half part of the order from Just Campers were a couple of light bulbs and a few bits that we needed for the Speedo. I'm scared to open the door. Hi John, how's it going?
Yeah, someone's been making it up as they go along, Dom.
That's
Just plugging wires in willy-nilly. So.
That's kind of my way. That's my way of electrical safety.
I've managed to get your USB ports working. So,
Hey, nice.
yes.
Obviously not original.
Oh, there it is.
Oh. Okay, I'll run through the list very quickly. The major concern, first one was the fuel gauge, which is now repaired this end, not working because the sender's broken, which is behind the engine and we can't get that out, so that's going to be another time. But the wiring for the fuel gauge up this end, done. All we need to do next time the engine's out, change the sender, chicken dinner.
Chicken dinner?
Chicken dinner. Speedo, when you turn the ignition on, there's two lights that come on. As the engine starts, they both go out. If one of the lights comes on, something's wrong. So they're kind of like warning lights, basically.
Exactly what
They're warning lights. I should have just said that. Would have been really simple. We had the oil pressure light, but the light for the charging didn't work. And then someone, I don't know why, at some point, had actually put the light in the boot, in the engine bay. So when you turn the ignition on, there was a little bulb that came on in the engine bay. No idea why. You any clearer now? You've seen it all?
You need that to start the ignition system.
Yeah,
charging. So
the
that's
bulb.
trigger.
The bulb is the trigger for the system. It sort of connects the circuit. So the bulb is essential, and that really bugged me because we could potentially be driving along, the fan belt snap, and the battery not be charging, and we'd have no idea because the warning light is in the engine bay, not here. And hopefully, can I flick it on?
Please do.
Are they back?
Oh, let's find out.
Oh, John, yes.
Oil. Ignition.
That is a big tick, and we'll scrub that off the list. Yeah, absolutely, that's perfect. We'll screw these bits back together. We're nearly there. John wanted to start it up off camera, and I said absolutely no chance.
TV magic.
The first crank, we're doing it live. So John's got some concerns about some bits. The carb obviously needs completely setting up, so it may not run the best straight away, but I think it'll be fine. I've got every confidence in John. Yeah. So Dan, if it doesn't start, edit this out and make us look good. Go on. Oh! Oh! Yes! It's running! Yes! Look at that! First go! Engine is running, not leaking oil, which is fantastic. Lower it down, put the roof rack on, and maybe, should we go for a drive? We kind of have to. It's dark now outside. It's not the best time of day to do it, but maybe we should go for a little test drive. Didn't look at the brakes, but oh, that's so much better. Listen to that.
think you can probably put your foot down a little bit more though. No banging and popping.
Yes!
Oh, Dom.
Look at this is a dream!
It's so much better.
Yes!
Oh.
Fantastic! Look at us go!
Just feels so much better.
Doesn't it? I can actually accelerate. I don't think we're going to make third, are we? No.
Go on, do it. Put it in there. Oh my life! Hey, it's a pleasure. How much different is that?
Even tighter.
Wendy, do we?
Oh, that was the steering box. Oh God.
Okay, so we'll be doing the steering next week.
Oh no.
What was that?
We're done. We're done. Bent this track rod. Yeah, I can't steer. Go on. Dead.
Oh, pause of film. Tom?
Sorry to the neighbours. Quiet residential area. It's a disaster. We were literally on the victory parade, cheering away. It was working so well. It was running lovely, driving lovely, really, really good. Smiles all round. And then we smashed it into a manhole cover. John was egging me on. Go on, get it in third gear. I was like, oh, these roads are rough. It was like,
make sure you hit the manhole.
I gave in to the peer pressure. The whole steering pin on the beam has now sheared off, smashed up, hit the steering, the gear shift coupling.
Gear selector rod.
The gear selector rod is bent. The whole front of where the steering pin fixes onto the beam is bent up and smashed up. I've had to angle grind it and chop it off and bend it back to try and actually get it back into the yard because we were up the road.
Yeah, it wasn't best.
It's pitch black. The police are at the end of the road. It was a nightmare. To be continued. We're now rebuilding the entire steering and gear selector for the bus. So that'll be the next video. Stay tuned. Thank you for watching. See you next time.
Take care.